In an increasingly interconnected world, a localized incident can send shockwaves across the entire globe. Our top story, a sophisticated attack on strategic oil infrastructure in the contested Altheian Strait. This event has sent global markets reeling and put international leaders on high alert. Historically, energy resources have been the lifeblood of the global economy and therefore a primary target in geopolitical conflicts. The disruption of oil facilities, pipelines, or tanker fleets is a powerful lever, capable of inflicting immediate and widespread economic pain far beyond the conflict zone itself. Following this incident, security analysts are widening their focus, cautioning that other strategic sectors could be equally vulnerable. The world's intricate maritime trade routes, the undersea cables that form the backbone of our communication infrastructure, and the complex military supply chains that support global security could all become targets. In our analysis center, we are examining data and historical precedents to understand these vulnerabilities. It is critical to state that this is speculative analysis, an exercise in strategic foresight, not a concrete prediction. This fictional analysis serves as a reminder of our shared vulnerabilities. Understanding these global risks is not about spreading fear, but about empowering nations to work collaboratively towards stability, diplomacy, and lasting peace. Following the disruption of energy infrastructure, global attention now turns to broader strategic implications. The immediate economic fallout is often the most visible. Instability in energy supply can trigger a domino effect, driving global inflation, disrupting manufacturing industries that rely on stable costs, and disproportionately impacting developing economies. Beyond the economic realm, prolonged tensions shift focus to other critical infrastructure. Historical analysis shows that digital networks, including internet systems and satellite communications, often become a concern. The same applies to transportation hubs and energy distribution networks. It's crucial to note this is an assessment based on historical patterns, not a prediction. In response, the international community typically activates diplomatic channels, leading to diplomatic pressure, economic sanctions, and calls for international mediation. However, behind the high-level strategy, it is ordinary people who feel the true weight of uncertainty. Understanding these risks, the lessons from history, and our global connections is what helps the world move toward dialogue, stability, and peace. In our interconnected world, a single event can ripple across the globe, reshaping markets and international relations. A recent attack on oil and energy infrastructure has sharply increased global tensions, reminding us of our shared vulnerabilities. Energy resources are the lifeblood of the modern economy. From the fuel that powers our transportation to the energy that runs our industries, a stable supply is critical. When this supply is threatened, the economic impact is immediate and far-reaching, as rising prices affect everything from manufacturing costs to household budgets. This strategic importance is why energy infrastructure often becomes a focal point in times of conflict. Security analysts, drawing on historical patterns, are now assessing what other strategic sectors could be at risk during a period of prolonged tension. Attention often shifts to global trade routes, the complex logistics and transportation hubs that form the backbone of our supply chains, and the vital communication infrastructure, from satellites in orbit to the undersea cables that carry the world's data. It is crucial to clarify that this is an analysis of potential vulnerabilities, not a prediction of future events. In response to such crises, the international community typically mobilizes. We see a push for diplomatic talks, the implementation of economic sanctions, and negotiations through international bodies, all aimed at de-escalating the situation and finding a peaceful resolution. Ultimately, the effects of global uncertainty are felt most keenly by ordinary people. Instability can disrupt daily life, impact local economies, and create a climate of concern that touches families and communities worldwide. Understanding these global risks through careful analysis is the first step. It is this understanding that helps the world move toward stability, dialogue, and peace.